switching this up? I don't know. I'm used to being right here.
That is crazy.
I don't know. It's a whole trip. I'm used to being right here. Nevertheless, y'all, I don't know what they're doing. But nevertheless, y'all, thank y'all so much for y'all patience, for allowing us to be here a little after the hour. But it's all right, okay? Thank you so much for your patience. We want to welcome everybody to
Story time, story time, story time.
If you don't know who I am by now, I'm Bonnie G in the place to be. Hey. And like I always say, wherever the Ruach is, I kid you not, call my name because I'm going to be in the building, okay? I'm going to be right there in that presence, okay? At least heart intended to be there, okay? I don't know. But nevertheless, I'm happy to be here one more time, one more again. And if you don't know who she is, she's none other than Auntie Shelly on the beats. But that's right. Y'all know we don't do that for ourselves, but we do it for the community. Hashtag community minded. We are excited to be in the book of YirmeYahu, aka Jeremiah. And so with that being said, we're going to go into a word of prayer. Father Yah, we thank you. Okay. Please settle our spirit.
Yeah.
Because we rushed to get up here to do it. We knew we were behind it. But you know what? Let us calm down and read your word as you would have it to be read tonight. May your people be encouraged, uplifted, and just know that you are with them, that we are not a forgotten people, but we are remembered. And we thank you for the promise, the covenant that you made with Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. We pray that you will just give us understanding in this context too, and help me pronounce these names. Nevertheless, we love you. Seriously, we do.
Yes.
Have your way in this time, in story time. I mean, because this is yours anyway. In Yahushua HaMashiach's name. Amen.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Okay. Now, as always, y'all know we go to the book of Exodus 20 because it's a whole 5th day. Now,
it's Ten Commandment Day.
It's 10 Commandment.
Tomorrow is,
I said Exodus. You had me tripping. I was like, wait a minute.
I'm tripping.
I know. Listen, settle us. Okay. So 20. So Exodus 20, it says, and Elohim spoke all these words, saying, I am Yahuwah Eloheka, which have brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim, out of the house of bondage. You shall have no other Elohim before me. See, especially when we're listening to Jeremiah, we understand why.
Hey.
Okay. You shall not make unto you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in the heavens above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down yourself to them, nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah Eloheka, am a jealous all, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the 3rd and 4th generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy to thousands of them that love me and guard my commandments. Underline that if it's not. Highlight it if it's not. Okay. You shall not take the name Yahuwah Eloheka in vain, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name in vain. Remember the day of the Sabbath and to keep it holy. 6 days shall you labor and do all your work, but the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah Eloheka. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor the cattle, nor the stranger that is within your gates. For in 6 days Yahuwah made the heavens and the earth, the sea, and all that's in them is, and rested the 7th day. Wherefore Yahuwah blessed the day of the Sabbath, and he hallowed it. Honor your father and your mother, that your days may be long upon the land which Yahuwah Eloheka gives you. You shall not kill. You shall not break wedlock. You shall not steal. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor. You shall not lust after your neighbor's house.
Right.
You shall not lust after your neighbor's woman, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is your neighbor's.
Yes.
May Yah add a blessing to the hearer, reader, and doer of his word. And we all can just say, Amen.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
A to the man.
And y'all know you shall not lust after your neighbor's woman means wife. Means wife. You hear woman.
Yes.
That means wife.
But that don't mean the husbands is up for grabs.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Don't lost that word. Listen, if it ain't
y'all,
yours, like the woman of the well, he was like, the
yeah.
one you got ain't yours either. She was like, ooh, that what you say is true. He in the bed still. Don't cover
I
nothing
just left him.
Right. Listen, he probably still put on his britches. It ain't yours. Leave him alone, okay? Leave that man alone. Leave that woman alone. Folks is getting killed and being dead and all of that over somebody messing with their wife or husband. I ain't got the time for it. I tell you that.
Right? Who does that? Like, where y'all find time for that?
Listen, the way I can't even handle myself and YirmeYahu, I just listen. What's the point?
Time. Yeah.
You gotta adjust to the husband everything, and then you gonna have something on the side to adjust. Yeah. I just can't.
Cause that's two different personalities.
Two different. And your like, what's wrong with her? What's
gotta
wrong
keep
with
the
him?
name straight.
Story straight. A lie gotta be a lie. You gotta keep track of lies. I mean, if anything, your memory should improve. All the lies you gotta keep up with.
Right.
It is not worth it. You don't stick to your own husband. Stick to your own wife. All right. All right. So, Auntie Shelly on the beat. Please give us a little recap, and then just for y'all that's on, I don't know. I couldn't share it in the groups and stuff like that because we were behind so far in time behind. But for those that are on, listen, our reading may be a little different, but don't take it personal. Okay.
Oh, you didn't share it?
I didn't. I just hit live. So for that reason, we're reading from the Sefer Bible. Hopefully I don't lose my spot. It looks like that. You can go to sefer.net and you can purchase you one on the discount. Okay. I'm not going to say on the low, but it's definitely on the discount. All right. So you can do that by using St0ryTim as your discount code. But remember, okay, the O word story is actually a 0. And the E in the word time is actually a 3. It serves as a reminder because we're going back to the
girl.
Because the assignment is understood. See that?
You know what? This is called St0ryTim, right?
It's understood. And nevertheless, y'all, with that being said, I'm going to switch off and I'm going to share it. And then you'll give them a recap. Because you ain't going to find it on Facebook. I didn't share it on Facebook.
Oh, you didn't share it at all?
No, I went live.
She getting on my nerves. Because Linda was asking me, is she on there?
Mm-hmm. She said, hey, but I'm going to send it right now.
Okay, quick little recap. We know that basically, well, the first thing that was interesting was King Nebuchadnezzar. We're learning more about how Yah used him because we were just thinking Babylon.
I sure was.
And the children of Yisrael, but he's using all kind of nations to carry out his plan. And then we see how YirmeYahu is not just speaking all the time only about Yisrael. He's speaking about what Yahu is going to do with all these other nations also. So we see like more of a, more of their assignment.
Yeah.
More of their assignment the deeper we get into this. But right now, Yahu is going through telling YirmeYahu how he's going to judge the other nations. Like, when it's all over, or some of it he actually says in the latter days, I'm going to do this. But we're just kind of going down the list and reading about how Yahuwah, all the people that have mistreated us, and us, by us, I mean as a people, he is going to avenge them. And he's always using Yahuwah Sebaoth. Which means he's gonna use creation to do it for most of the time. Same thing he did in Egypt. He used creation. Creation took him down.
Sure did.
Creation, locusts and stuff coming out the water. What that thing? Sulanith and
use her nails to unlock the door and stuff. Nails was done. I don't know where they be having nail shops under the water, but she sure did. Unlock that door.
After she already tore the roof off. Like, really, that's petty. Man, the roof off.
Just to get to the door. Look, you passed up the door to climb up the roof just to unlock the door. Okay? That's how, like, let me show you what I can do. Let me prove my
In
point.
case you think this was a storm that blew the roof off, I'm gonna show you.
Right.
Watch this.
And then open the door.
Yeah.
Okay? You
So
can't
you
get no
can't-
pettier than that.
You can't say no storm did that.
Mm-mm.
Storms don't do that.
Mm-mm.
They don't open up the roof, go in the door, like
Ain't no storm getting no glory, okay? I use my nails, okay?
Yeah.
Use my hands to do this. Came from the depth of the water, okay?
Yeah.
Listen, that's why I don't trust oceans. I'm not in them. I'm not in their habitat. I will stay right on that shoreline, okay?
Yeah, where I belong.
Where I belong. So I'm not sure if she left off on 50 and 17, but that's where we
Yes.
left off.
Oh, so it is 50 and 17.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're going through the nations, and I think, now we're on Babel.
Yes.
Yes. Because we're
Mhm.
talking about, she's going to be broken, and we're talking about, like, what we're going through now, like, with the music industry, all that. That it's all the same thing. Music, movies, finance, bowling alley, whatever. Whatever. It's all the same thing. There's only two. You're going to either worship Yahuwah or
the enemy.
Yeah, or the enemy. I was just trying to think of what name you use, but y'all know my Lucifer, Hasatan,
devil, whatever. Okay, same entity, same spirit. All right, Auntie Linda, she hits us out with Ask Acapulco. Acapulco.
Oh, what's happening in Acapulco?
Oh, cool. You know how to say it because I was about to say Marco Polo. Anywho, winds came through with that hurricane and blew roofs and everything else last night. That's what happened.
Oh. Yeah, Acapulco is in Mexico, I believe, and it's usually really, really warm. It's like a resort kind of like place.
Never heard of it, but
Acapulco. I think it's in Mexico. It's in one of them Latin places. I want to say Mexico, but I could be wrong. But it's definitely a more leisure, upscale place where people go to.
Okay. Listen, I'm not even going to tell you where my mind thought it was because this is not a Comedy Central thing, okay? All right. So starting off 17, 50 and 17, y'all. And again, if I pronounce anything wrong, what are we going to blame it on?
Your braces.
Braces.
There are people sitting over there like, we don't know if it's pronounced wrong.
Just in case I get an expert and they say it's, all that stuff.
Maybe LaShawn, maybe. I don't know.
Nah, she be hyping me up. Auntie Shani be like, girl, you said that. So you keep it coming, Auntie Shani. I'll be shows be kind of bad. She said resort gone, and yes, Mexico.
Oh, okay.
You're right. Girl, you would have won that if it was on a I wouldn't have won it. Nevertheless, 17. Yasharel is a scattered sheep. Okay.
Oh, that's right.
If I was to underline, that's where we're gonna go. Yasharel is a scattered sheep. The lions have driven him away.
That's right.
Yep. So we was talking about,
driving, he was tripping. Mm-hmm.
Right. Driven him away. So we know that it wasn't a car in time. So we know they've been chased out. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So first, the king of Asher has devoured him. And last, this Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babel, has broken his bones. So a lot has happened. Maybe like broke the structure, broke their.
So he's saying like
physical bones?
Remember, it's two groups. So he says, first the king of Asher came for the northern kingdom. Then Nebuchadnezzar came for the southern kingdom. So it's Judah, and then it's Yasharel, because now they're divided. So he said, I already took away that one. Now I'm taking away Judah. You're scattered.
Man. Therefore, thus says Yahuwah Sabaoth, the Elohai of Yashar'al, behold, I will punish the king of Babel and his land, as I have punished the king of Asher. And I will bring Yashar'al again to his habitation, and he shall feed on Carmel and Bashan. And his soul shall be satisfied upon Mount Ephraim and Gilead. In those days and in that time, says Yahuwah, the iniquity of Yashar'el shall be sought for, and there shall be none. And the sins of Yehuda, and they shall not be found. And they sin, and they shall not be found. Okay. Mm-hmm. For I will pardon them whom I reserve, this remnant.
Mm-hmm. So he said people gonna be looking to find fault in you or in us, and you're not going to find it. He's talking about the two
Can it be
kingdoms.
now, though?
He's saying they coming. I think the reason why he's acting is because this has already started to be in play. Because remember, we're saying this doesn't mean perfection.
Yeah.
And there's only a remnant.
Yeah.
So there is a remnant already. Yeah. That we have our face set towards him. It ain't gonna be everybody. Yeah. So the remnant is you know what I'm trying to say is getting more and more truth. And then remember what Moray was telling us, like some of these other preachers are starting to like, this always start and
eyes are opening,
make
ears are opening,
no mistake, the reason why that is happening is because the way he did it, the remnant remained steadfast. Yes. We didn't back down. So it's forcing them to go, there's something to this. Mm-hmm. There's something to this because it ain't it's the strong ones. Yeah. That, the strong ones we had in our church, they're the ones like, they know the word. There's something to this. Yeah. And they're not backing down.
Yep. They know what they name. They're standing on it.
Yes. They are standing on and are willing to go toe to toe with us.
Right. Right.
Respectfully. Right. But it's making them wait. There's something to this.
Yes, respectfully. Yeah. Auntie Shawnee, thank you. I would go like this. Well, I can do it softly because sometimes I'll be hurting myself. So much love. You already know, okay? You already know. All right. So nevertheless, we're going to keep going. Shalom, Lolo, good to see you. All right. 21, it says, go up against the land of Mathaim, even against it, and against the inhabitants of Pequod. Waste and utterly destroy after them, says Yahuwah, and do according to all that I have commanded you. A sound of battle is in the land and of great destruction. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babel become a desolation among the nations? I have laid a snare for you, and you are also taken, O Babel, and you were not aware. You are found and also caught because you have striven against Yahuwah. Mm-hmm. Remember, they were used to hiding them rocks.
Is that that's Esau. That's
okay,
Esau.
My bad.
And I think some of this has to do with now because he's saying Babel, they were strong back then. Yeah. But remember, he told them to do that. Yes. But now it's a judgment, which means there was a switch. It's not Nebuchadnezzar. Remember, there's a switch. Yes. And he said, you start acting up. And now you are powerful. So just like Babylon, that system we're in, it's powerful.
Oh,
Make no mistake.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely not weak.
It's powerful. Ooh. It got roots. Mm-hmm. It got roots, but everybody gonna be like,
it's like the undercurrent of the ocean.
How you make desolate in a day? What happened to all the money and the riches and the banks and what happened? And all the real estate and the food. How you
bring it, Father? We gonna be good.
They even gonna be looking around like, what happened? Ooh. This plan was perfect. Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
Come on.
Talking them fallen angels too much.
Make it happen, Father. Make it happen, Captain. Mm-hmm. Yes, because those that being obedient, we're going to be good. We're going to be good, okay? Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Now, get me fired up off of that.
Yep. And it says, because you have striven against Yahuwah, you thought you was messing with a people.
Yeah. See?
But no. You came for it's just like if somebody come for your kids.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. It's just like the whole agenda with the alphabet.
Yeah.
The minute you said you was coming for people, kids, they put their foot down. Because before people was loving y'all.
Sure was.
And you said you was coming for their children, and then you actually came
multiple times, though.
You actually came for them?
You sure did.
Oh, no. They ain't having it. Mm-hmm. So who said, you coming for my children? Oh, no. We're not doing that.
Mm-mm. That's so crazy. All right. 5. Yep. All right. Yahuwah has opened his armory and has brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of Adonai Yahuwah Sabaoth. He used a creation.
When them 3 names come up, it kills me. Like, oh, it's business.
It's all business, okay? It's back in business. In the land of Casdia, come against her from the utmost border, upon her storehouses, cast her up as heaps, and destroy her utterly. Let nothing of her be left, okay? Don't let nobody survive. I'm okay with this. Slay all her bullocks. Let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them. For their day is come, the time of their visitation. The voice of them that flee and escape out of the land of Babel, to declare in Zion the vengeance of Yahuwah Eloheinu, the vengeance of his temple, capital T.
Yes.
All them idols y'all had in my temple, y'all getting it.
Yep.
Oh, this is so juicy. Like, this is juicier than that chicken I made downstairs. And it was tender. Juicy,
girl has
okay?
no sense.
All right.
Yeah, but and I need y'all to really pay attention to this, because this is a part of Yahuwah that nobody wants to talk about.
Yeah, that's true.
It's all love and roses, and here's
and
a
patience.
rose for feeding my children to the crocodiles, and here's a rose for eating their flesh, and here's a rose
for making shoes out of their skin.
Yes.
Yeah.
For taking their organs.
Yes.
For drinking their blood. Everybody gets a rose.
For using their teeth.
Yeah.
You had your own.
You always said, it ain't going down like that.
Long suffering boy.
Ain't going down like that. Yep.
He was very patient. Everybody loves him for when he's patient. But they don't love the end. At the end of that patience, then it's like, whoa, what's going on?
Yep. That's why they only teach the patient scriptures. Wait, it's some stuff happened. Dude.
It's about to go down. Okay. Y'all getting all the eyes today. All right. All right. 29. Because he said vengeance of his temple. Yes. Right. All love, no correction. Absolutely. Okay. I don't like that correction part. Call together the archers against Babel. All ye that bend the bow, camp against it round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she has done. Do unto her, for she has been proud against all Yahuwah, against the Holy One, capital H-O of Yashar Al.
You hear what he said? Surround that camp, get out your bows and arrow, and nobody gets out. No, nobody means
nobody.
And remember, that's how, what's his name? King Saul got in trouble. He let some people out. He said, kill everybody. And you're going to come back with some stuff. He said, kill the people and the animals.
We got to fight them later on. Had you killed them all, he would be good.
Because you acted up. He said, kill them all.
His eyes got big.
Because of what they did. In other words, this is righteous.
Yeah.
Because remember, he's a just judge.
He is.
Can you imagine? I mean, this shouldn't be a far stretch for us to see what he's doing. Think of all the stuff they have done to us. And I'm talking about up until 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 seconds ago.
Okay. Yeah.
Because they still doing stuff to us.
Right.
Do you really think they deserve champagne and lollipops? Like, no. I mean, I get it. I'm not talking about those who repented.
Okay, because I was like, what?
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about them who are constantly doing it, who still do evil, who keep going against Yahuwah, talking about, I'm going to win. I ain't thinking about y'all. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I don't. I don't think they should get champagne.
Yeah. You're not getting off.
Get the judgments that's in Hermes, okay?
Yes. Unless, because I send out the call, you can come.
You can.
You can come if you want to.
It's open.
But at one point, just like with Yisrael, Jeremiah, what are we talking? Jeremiah was talking to them through 40 chapters.
40 chapters, same message, and none of them
same one.
Nope. They still.
And finally, he had to come through. Okay, well, we're gonna make it happen. Same thing.
Listen, he just said basically we're exchanging what you give to us. Now we're gonna give it back with the Sabbath oath on it. Man, it's crazy. All right. So it says, "Behold, I am against you, O you most proud says Adonai Yahuwah Sabaoth. For your day is come, the time that I will visit you. The proudest shall stumble and fall, and none shall rise up. And I will kindle a fire, because you gotta have a fire. Okay? You gotta have a fire. It ain't Yahuwah Sabaoth if it ain't no fire, okay? To burn up some cities. Oh,
we need a fire.
I'll tell you, Drew Barrymore was not the first fire starter.
No.
She might have been inspired by scriptures. All right, so, and I will kindle a fire in the cities, and it shall devour all around about them, about him. Boy, boy's going down.
Fire.
Fire. Hey.
Gotta have fire.
You gotta have fire. It's one of the characteristics.
Y'all know,
traits.
we as a people, y'all know sometimes some people these days don't know the difference between barbecue and grilling. Them little fancy grills, that's grilling. You know, the ones you plug in and get a propane. No. That's
you
grilling.
need a fire.
You need fire.
To
make some really good smoke barbecue.
Listen, I got a stove that got that electric thing, no fire, girl. I'm grateful for a stove. Those of us that know. But man, the one that has that fire that you click.
Yeah.
Honey, the food is different.
Fire is better.
It's in the DNA. Like, we gotta have a fire.
We gotta have a fire.
Don't you set that pretty stove with no fire on it?
Yeah. And everybody know from the old school, whoever came over to start the barbecue, the fire started this high. Y'all better back up.
Back on up.
They got the little lighter fluid.
Yeah.
I used to stand far back.
Absolutely.
But the fire started way up here, then they got it under control.
That's the fire.
Start barbecuing.
That start off that seasoning.
Gotta have a fire.
Your food tastes different when you got a fire. Don't play.
Gotta have a fire.
Gotta have the fire touching the food every now and then. I didn't say burn it, but every now and then there gotta be some char. Char it up.
Occasion.
It's in your DNA, y'all. It's in your engrafted DNA. Gotta have that fire. Stop messing with them electric things.
We control that fire. Yeah.
Listen. Ooh,
it came out these little electric grills. Nah, that ain't barbecue. That's grilling.
It's the same. But nevertheless, we're grateful. All right. Auntie Shine, she said, Aaron said, you absolutely right. There's a difference. It is. Your food do not taste the same. Nevertheless, y'all, I'm just saying, we just want to point out that fire.
We just point out the differences in our DNA. Like, this is us. Gotta be a fire.
Gotta be a fire. All right. Never mind. Oh, that wouldn't have came out right. Don't you go that line. Don't you do that.
What?
Get it together.
You was going to say something crazy, wasn't you?
Yeah.
33.
Last time be trying to influence.
Right.
Yeah, Dad said, y'all talking my language. You know. Because y'all was talking about characteristics of DNA.
Yeah.
And earlier. Nope, we're not going. 33. 33. Nope.
Start a fire. Oh, okay.
Thus says Yahuwah Sabaoth. I'm going to fight that because you don't need to say it. The children of Yashar'al and the children of Yehuda were oppressed together, and all that took them captives held them fast. They refused to let them go. Their Redeemer, capital R, is strong. Okay? Not weak. Don't get it twisted. Yahuwah Sabaoth is his name.
What's his name?
Yahuwah Sabaoth.
Say, what's his name?
Yahuwah Sabaoth.
One more time. What's his name?
Yahuwah Sabaoth.
Hey.
You got fire. Okay, seasoning right there. All right, is his name. He shall thoroughly plead their cause, that he may give rest to the land and disquiet the inhabitants of Babel.
So basically, he's saying Yahuwah Sabaoth is going to act like or the lawyer for his people.
Yeah.
He gonna say, give me my people back.
Yeah.
Just like he said, let my people go in the days of evil. I'm giving you a chance. Let my people go. I'm going to plead their case. Let them go. But if you don't let them go,
this land about to be real dry. Okay? Ashy dry.
Because you're not letting them go right now. You're not letting them go.
You ever seen somebody some ashy and you see the cracks in their legs? You know what I'm saying? Ashy dry.
Yes. He's judging the
Because I
nations.
swear they don't want us to go. They always say, go back to Africa.
And they don't want us
And they don't ever want us to go.
Oh, not knowing what we know now. No way. No way. They don't want us back. They want us right here because their plan is to destroy America. Blow it up, do whatever it is they're going to do. That's their plan.
But they also know that because the people are here,
it's blessed.
Yeah.
Ain't no way y'all not going nowhere.
The jewels here. Now, I don't say that in the thing of that we're better than nobody. Please do not don't do that, okay? I am not saying that. When we say we're chosen, yes, that may be true. However, it don't mean that we're better than nobody. We have more accountability.
Yes.
Responsibility.
Yes.
We're supposed to show y'all what it looks like.
Yep.
What the Torah looks like, not what anything else look like, but other than his word. Okay.
Yes.
We are held accountable for our actions and what we have shown, because we're all a reflection.
Yes.
Okay. And those that are engrafted in, you look like me.
Yep.
All right. So
your assignment got to be understood.
It must be.
Yes.
Okay. Because people are out there searching for truth. All right. 35. A sword is upon the Cassim, says Yahuwah, and upon the inhabitants of Babel, and upon her princes, and upon her wise men. A sword is upon the liars, let it be, and they shall dote. A sword is upon her mighty men, and they shall be dismayed. A sword is upon their horses, and upon their chariots, and upon their mingled people that are in the midst of her, and they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. Who is her? I'm just saying, because we all reading the same scripture together. Just want to make sure that we know what we're talking about.
Yeah, they're talking about. I'm sorry. I thought she was asking for real.
Not talking to you. I know that you know.
Okay, almost said it.
Almost. Good thing I was quicker than that. Who is the her? Now, we've been reading, so somebody should know.
Who she be?
Who she be? Now, don't get at my singing, y'all. I wasn't called to be a singer, so
don't overthink it, y'all. Come on.
Don't
overthink this. Remember, it's simple.
It is. Go ahead, Dad. You can answer too, Dad. You can answer.
What?
Yeah, okay. Dad can answer. Dad can answer.
Okay.
Auntie Shawnee can answer. Auntie Linda P can answer. Okay, Lolo can answer. D Wayne can answer. Cammy can work. The people that's not in can answer.
Yeah, answer. Stop being scared. Everybody be too scared to be wrong.
I know.
Don't be scared.
Listen, this
is
Bible
together.
Study, man. This is it. We learning. We exchanging information. But you know what? While y'all getting it together, I can appreciate that the sword's gonna come to these liars. Because boy, I tell you, the way they work deception in this system.
Yes.
Sword, yes. Get them.
Yes.
Okay. The way they be lying and having us fall for tricks and stuff like that. Get them. The way they trust in the things that they invent. Get them. Yes. Auntie Cammy said, "What was the question?
Who is her?
Who is her?"
When we're reading
says, I'll go 37. A sword is upon their horses, upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her. And they shall become as women. A sword is upon her treasures, and they shall be robbed. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up. For it is the land of grain.
Man.
Braces. Now, if you didn't just get that.
I wonder if they caught it. Who is her? Man.
Somebody.
That's the thing about the word. It eventually answers itself.
Yeah.
So you got to really stop and okay, what's the answer? Nobody, huh?
Nobody.
Okay, well. You finna get an answer? Oh, there we go.
Her is she.
Her is she. Who wrote that?
Who else?
Linda.
See, you didn't even have to look. You didn't even have to look. See, you know her. You know her. She said, "Her is
Her
she."
is she.
I mean, her is Babel. Her is the land. Her is the land. Shalom, Auntie Kim. We 50 and 38. 38.
Yeah.
38. Linda, I mean, listen, you ain't lying.
Linda Boo. No Boo.
I kind of just said it already, but
yeah, they didn't catch it. I think as you stop.
No, I said it. The land of Babel.
Yeah.
Babel is her.
So he's saying, they have all these swords. No, the sword is upon the liars. So basically, y'all saying, I got the sword.
Yes.
To the liars next. I got the sword to the mighty men, the ones you trust in the most, who you think is all that. It could be your general of your armies. It could be your kings.
It could be your government. It could be whatever.
Senators, presidents, all that. Whatever the Kremlin, whatever you call it, people. It's also upon your horses. Now, because remember, creation has a choice. The horse can kick you off.
But I wasn't even thinking about horses. Let me tell you, when I saw that, okay, this is a Lowe's moment. Okay, this is a ladder's moment. This is a ladder moment.
Okay.
But when I heard that upon your horses, okay, I know horses. Okay, I get it. But I was thinking chess, strategics, and you know what I mean, how they use horses. Listen,
strategic horses?
No, strategic movements, like the way you strategy.
Oh, I see.
You know, I was thinking when I said that, when I was reading that, I saw the whole chessboard.
Oh, okay.
But it can be transportation.
Okay. Y'all say think transportation because it's a horse, but also think chessboard because it has all the pieces. It has a king, it has a queen, it has a knight, it has the horses, it has a rook, which means the servants, or the lower class. Yes. It has all that on a chessboard.
Okay, listen, I'll
think that. Take it individual, but think it is still a game of chess. It's still a chessboard.
Okay, so it ain't that bad of a ladder. Okay.
Yeah, so the transport, because it's the horses, and a sword upon the chariots means, and today it could be tanks.
Yes.
It can be
the ships that's docked up.
Ships, airplanes,
yeah.
Anything, any form of, thing that's used to transport, or jeeps, or all that kind of stuff. What else would we do? Upon her treasures money, they shall be robbed. Yeah. It's just like when we spoiled Egypt.
Yes.
We left with everything.
Yeah, we did.
They are going to be desolate and broke.
Oh, I can't wait for that day.
Broke. Drought. She ain't gonna have nothing to drink. Food supply. Think of all that, because that's what they're trying to do to us.
Yeah.
So it's gonna
trying to starve us out.
They're gonna be drinking the water. You ain't gonna.
Right. You're gonna be eating the apples that you poison. Okay, uphill.
Yeah. The land of graven images.
Yeah. All right. So 30. We are at 38. A drought is upon her waters, and they shall be dried up, for it is the land of graven images. And boy, is there many graven images here in this land.
Yes.
And they are mad upon their idols. Okay, where the lies at for 2023?
Okay.
Where the lies at? We detect none. Okay. Therefore, the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there, and the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall be no more inhabited forever. Neither shall it be dwelled in from generation to generation.
Wow.
As Elohim, capital E, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, says Yahuwah, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of Adam dwell therein.
So it's going to be some places that he just going to have completely desolate, and a bunch of animals going to live there, and he going to go, that place is off limits. Nobody's going there.
Ain't nobody touching. Yes.
Nobody. You're not allowed there.
USA. Ooh. Ooh. Auntie Kim said, United States of America. The only thing that's wrong about it is the united part. okay, and the states. But nevertheless, we're gonna keep going because we is not united. All right. 41. Behold, a people shall come from the north side, okay, and a great nation, and many kings shall be raised up from the coast of the earth. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and will not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea, and they shall ride upon horses, every one put in array, like a man to the battle against you, O daughter of Babel.
He said, I'm going to use other nations to come up. And now look, at this point, it ain't us fighting. It ain't us. He said, I'm going to have another nation do it.
Assignment understood, sir. I ain't got the stress.
I'm going to have another nation do it. Y'all go in and take care of it. Just like he did with Nebuchadnezzar.
Absolutely.
And just like he did with Asher.
See, when you know your history, you ain't got to react emotionally. Talking about, I got to go and get enlisted. For what? Yeah. That ain't your battle.
Ain't your battle.
Save your limbs. And
so all this wars and rumors. First of all, half of these wars y'all think they starting. Ain't no war.
No.
They rumors. Remember, there's wars and rumors of wars.
Yeah.
When there's a real war, you're going to see it.
And on top of that, it's all for their benefit.
Yes.
It has nothing to do with your little benefit.
Yes.
That's why you got these people that come out of these wars and can't get assistance.
Yeah.
Can't get medical care.
Can't care nothing about you.
But when I was on the front line.
Yes.
When I was up 4 o'clock in the morning doing the training and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you out of it.
Fight for your country. Yeah, they won't have nothing to do with you. They
want nothing to do with you. You can't even get decent medical care.
Yeah, there's no way you should even be
and got
have
the nerve.
to pay for anything medical. You should get a free house.
Absolutely.
Everything, groceries, no taxes. You should be
good.
Taken care of.
Got the nerve.
Especially if you served in a war. Some people just enlisted. They was in there for 2 years, nothing happened. Listen, okay, that's different.
If I enlisted, I want all the benefits too.
You can get some of the benefits, but
listen,
people that actually fought in the war.
I fought mentally. I'm in there. I'm in there too.
Okay.
All right.
I get you.
Nevertheless, you got all these commercials about veterans and stuff like that. And you really don't mean what you say in these commercials. You got this illusion that you are united. For your people. You are not.
You are not.
But old Babel, old daughter of Babel, you gonna get it. Okay. The king of Babel has heard the report of them, and his hand waxed feeble. Anguish took hold of him, and pangs as a woman in travail.
He's scared. He more than scared. If there's a word, frightened is frightened more than scared. He is
terrified, petrified.
Yeah, there you go. Terrified.
He all of it. Okay. It says, behold, he shall come up like a lion from the swelling of the Yarden unto the habitation of the strong. But I will make them suddenly run away from her. And who is a chosen man that I may appoint over her? For whom is like me? And who will appoint me the time? And who is that shepherd that will stand before me? Therefore hear ye the counsel of Yahuwah, that he has taken against Babel, and his purposes, that he has purposed against the land of the Chaldean. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. At the noise of the taking of Babel, the earth is moved, and the cry is heard among the nations.
He's saying this ain't gonna be quiet. I'm not coming like a thief in the night. When I come for this judgment, everybody gonna know.
Now listen, I don't know if he means by the earth moving like what is it?
Like earthquakes?
Yeah.
We having them too.
Yeah.
But he said everybody gonna be crying. You gonna know what's up.
Because you know how we had the earthquake. Yeah. I didn't feel it, but other people felt it.
Yeah. He said nations gonna be crying just like in Egypt. He said in every house somebody was crying. Because remember, everybody.
Oh yes.
I mean, come on. If you if you wake up and your firstborn child is dead, and then some houses woke up and they firstborn child, the picture wasn't even on the wall.
Right.
Remember?
Yes.
And remember the grave got dug up.
Yeah. So if your firstborn child died, prior to that,
His grave got dug up.
And the bones was on on the land.
Yeah.
So this brother died twice.
So you
have to
you have no reason. You can't blame that on no Mother Nature.
Yes, you sure can.
You can't, because so just only the firstborn.
Relive that pain.
That is crazy.
No picture. He ain't even.
You gonna know Yahuwah Sebaoth came through.
I love, and I don't even know if that's petty, but I just love it. I love it so much because it's like, let me reintroduce myself.
Yes.
And I believe in reintroducing yourself.
But they get a chance.
You did.
They had a chance.
Yeah, they do.
To make it right. And they was proud. He said these the proud ones.
Mm-hmm. Wow. 51 says, thus says Yahuwah, behold, I will raise up against Babel and against them that dwell in the midst of them that raise up against me a destroying wind, and will send unto Babel fanners that shall fan her and shall empty her land. For in the day of evil they shall be against her round about.
Wait, can you? Okay, everybody know what a fan is. It brings wind. He said that wind gonna be so strong. I'm sweeping through just like that
locust. Seasoned locust, okay? Mouth watering to bite into it.
I'm coming through there with a destroying wind. Then what you gonna do? It's gonna empty your land. Like
yes.
Tornado or a hurricane or whatever it is.
You won't be looking at nothing.
It's just it's sweeping through.
All you're gonna be left with what was used to there.
You're gonna be like, what? What
happened?
The
grapes was over there.
What happened? Where's my car?
Yeah. Okay. Against him, verse 3, against him that bends, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifts himself up in
his brigandine.
There you go. And spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts.
And I think a brigandine is like a troop, an army troop, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think so. I think a brigandine. Let me see.
What you think it is? Because it says, against him that bends, let the archer bend his bow, and against him that lifts himself up in his brigandine.
I was thinking bend.
I don't know. Oh, ye not her young men destroy. I was thinking of that because they're talking about, boy, they're like, in some of them, I go to like Goliath. Like Goliath was like, please, these little petty Joshuaites, please, just tell them to come fight me. Like he stood up, like, I'm the man.
So a brigandine is more like armor.
Oh.
It's armor.
Oh, so he think he protected. Yeah. Okay.
That lifts himself up in his brigandine. Yeah. So his armor.
So he think his armor gonna protect him. Okay.
And spare ye not her young men, destroy ye utterly all her hosts. Thus the slain shall fall in the land of the Chaldean, and they that are thrust through in her streets. For Yasharel has not been forsaken, nor Yahudah of his Elohim, of Yahuwah Sabaoth, though their land was filled with sin against the Holy One, capital H&O, of Yasharel. So he ain't overlooking what they did. He's like, even though they
you're getting judged
with sin, how you reacted towards my people, I'm responding from that place.
Yeah, and no amount of armor, like they do bulletproof vests.
Yes. That ain't gonna save you.
It's not gonna save you.
No.
It's not gonna save you. It's not gonna save you.
Mm-mm.
I mean, yeah. It's not. It's just not.
It ain't. Let's get into it. 6. Flee out of the midst of Babel and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, for this is the time of Yahuwah's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babel has been a golden cup in Yahuwah's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Babel is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take palm for her pain. If it so be, she may be healed. If it so be,
If
okay?
it so be, yeah.
We would have healed. Yeah. So if it so be, we would have healed Babel, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let her go, everyone, into his own country. For her judgment reaches unto the heaven and is lifted up even to the skies.
So he says, go to your own country because Babel,
it can't be saved.
You and Babel will not be saved.
If it was that so, she would have been healed. She cannot be healed.
She can't be healed.
And listen, that's how influence. Look how powerful her influence is. Every nation have drunken of her wine and has become crazy.
Yes.
Unable to make sound decisions. Unable to recognize that you're not making decisions.
Yes.
You know how it's like when you're married and your husband say you do something, but then you present it in a way to where it sounds like he made the decision, but you really kind of That's how Babel is. But we feel like we got decisions made.
Yeah.
But no, you only got presented. Like you were presented that you made a decision, but you really didn't.
You really had no choice.
You had no choice. There was no other choice.
The illusion of choice.
The illusion
that is
of choice.
Definitely what's going on there. You have the illusion of choice.
Absolutely.
Because everything is owned by the same people.
Absolutely.
It's illusion of choice.
Everything is owned by the same people. So you can't say, well, I can't drink. I'm going to stop drinking Starbucks because it's of the devil. Okay.
Well, all the coffee come from the same place.
And on top of that, them forks that you use made by some big wig company that be selling children on the black market. Okay, like there's no way. The influence and everything, the roots run deep. Everybody's connected to everybody.
Yep, that's why Yahuwah has to do it.
Yeah,
Yahuwah has to do it. He the only one. He the only one know how to cut this all out from the root and get it up.
Yeah,
because he know we only gonna dig so far,
and then we're gonna be tired.
We're gonna go. Oh, here go a root, and that's just one root. It's 30 more way deep down in there.
Can't do it. All right.
That's why it's hard to cut down a tree, a strong tree. That's why they go for that stump.
Yes.
It was like, nah, ain't no way we
ain't nobody doing that because them roots is across the street somewhere, connected to somebody else.
All connected underground with each other.
Yeah.
You're not taking down those trees. Like no, they hold hands.
Absolutely, they rooted. All right. 10. Yahuwah has brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of Yahuwah Eloheinu. Make bright arrows. Gather the shield. Yahuwah has raised up the ruach of the kings of Madai. For his device is against Babel to destroy it. Because it is the vengeance of Yahuwah, the vengeance of his temple. Capital T. Set up the standard upon the wall of Babel. Make the watch strong. Make the watch strong. Set up the watchmen. Prepare the ambushes. For Yahuwah has both devised and done that which he spoke against the inhabitants of Babel. Oh, you that are watching story time.
I don't like her. Are you sure? Oh, okay.
You always say that.
Cause it don't seem right, girl. Y'all, you all see this judgment?
It's coming
too many times. Well, I don't even say too many times. This is not preached or this is not taught, and so we even have this false narrative. Yes, I know Yahuwah is loving because he's giving you a chance. He has grace, he has mercy. Sure he does. But there's a judgment side.
Yes.
And that judgment side is not playing with you.
But if you can imagine that this was like being brought out in the way it should, it keeps us in a place of accountability.
Yes.
True responsibility of making sure that we're not idolizing things that we shouldn't idolize, or that we are upholding what he told us to uphold. So it also teaches us to not do what our forefathers did. But because it's read like something like stories and stuff like that, and the connection of our ancestry isn't connected to the Bible per se, so we miss it.
And it isn't even read, even though they only read, like you say, the good parts, or what they consider, blessing scriptures or whatever, but you need to get some of that judgment in, because we have false. I'm not gonna say a false narrative of him, because the grace and mercy part is true.
It is true.
The forgiving is true.
But there's a flip side to that.
There's a line. There's a line in the sand that is drawn, or a timeline, I'll say. Either you coming to him or you not. You were all lifted up in pride. He's not handing you roses. He's just not. He's not turning the other cheek. He's just not. He's setting up a battle against you.
I think we kind of miss out, and just like me just thinking about it, that we kind of forget that it is literally righteousness versus unrighteousness. Yes. So when you don't make that decision, you clearly say, okay, if I'm not going to make the decision, then I'm going to live unrighteous. Or if I'm going to make this decision now, I'm on the righteous. I'm going to live righteously. And so it's the battle. It's not like the battle of different people positions and stuff like that, where they stand and their faith positions and stuff. It's the battle, good and evil, righteous versus unrighteous. But we get told that it's divisive. Like, oh, you're being when you say things like that, you're being judgmental, or you're not representing unity. You're not bringing anybody together with that mindset. But you forgot that it was only two things: black or white. You know, if you're in the middle, it says that once you were in him, you were aligned with him. He spits you out. Even he requires you to make a choice. He says, be hot or be cold. But to be in this middle is nasty. I can't have
nothing to do with you.
I can respect you if you want to say, okay, I want to be cold. I respect you. That's like someone telling me, I don't like you, Levon. I hands down respect the world.
I'd rather you tell me that.
Because listen, I ain't got to worry about you being phony. I ain't got to listen. I know straight up that you don't like me. And I respect you. Listen, I'm not going to try to make you like me.
Right.
But again, I know how to move around you. Right?
I can deal with it.
I can deal with that.
I can deal with it.
It's the person that's wishy-washy, wavery, not sure if they like you this day, and then all of a sudden they do like you, and then they don't like you. It's that type of person that I don't fool with that spirit.
When you make up your mind, let me know.
You let me know, man. Sorry. Boy. Like, when is that? Nah, Vonnie G she ain't for you, okay? Because I'm gonna be way distant. Okay. I will hide and buy you. That's it.
And the whole thing with the unity, it is not my job or my assignment to preach unity per se to the masses. Unity is for like everybody in the truth. We should have unity. I'm not going to have unity if you out there.
Well, you can't have unity because you have two different standpoints and two different experiences now that somebody can't relate to because Yah hasn't woken them up, so to speak. So there's no unity. You don't even get the unity part.
So we don't preach unity. Look. I'm going to tell you what Hamashiach said. I'm going to tell you what he did. I'm going to tell you about Yahuwah. I'm going to tell you about the judgments. And like, I'm going to take you to Mashiach. He going to take you to the door. You make up your mind if you want to go in. If you come in, we got unity. The unity is in the house. If you stay outside, we have no unity.
And again, unity does not mean perfection. Okay? Meaning, if you come in, we got obedience.
We're all on the same page.
We're all on the same
We're going to help each other through it. We're going to dwell together. In unity. Like, again, it don't mean we ain't never going to have disagreements, but we're still in unity. One thing for sure, we all agree on is we ain't going nowhere.
And we ain't going back.
We stay, we not going back. We staying here.
I refuse to go back. I refuse to.
So we just need to learn how to work it out. Like we be telling Genesis and Zoe, that's y'all problem.
That's y'all problem. Y'all figure it out. It's a great.
Nobody got time for that.
Right. Why would I emotionally get involved with 7 and 4-year-olds? I'm not getting into that. You guys use your best judgments and you do the best that you can. Now, if you need help, I'll go to Auntie Shelly on the beat. Okay, she got more experience than me. I'll send them to her.
Child, that came with some crazy
I know they did. I sent them. Better you than me. All
How
right.
did you expect my apology?
I tell girl, listen, move forward, girl.
I was like, go downstairs and cook. Y'all be all right.
Listen, Zoe. Someone don't want to accept the apology. You move forward, boo. That's the best lesson now.
Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Just keep moving forward. Act like it never happened.
You've been through this before.
Y'all do it every day.
Okay? You know, in the next 3 minutes, y'all gonna be best friends again.
Same. Why would girl? We are not. I am not emotionally involved. No. Go tell Auntie Shannon.
Oh, that's why they came.
That's why they came. Because I was like, I'm not emotionally involved. Auntie Shannon. I'm trying to make sure this chicken is tender.
Right. I'm busy,
girl. All right, y'all. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank y'all for hanging out with our little crazy talks. But y'all know, we real people. We real people. So if you think we not, I don't know what to tell
y'all can help us out.
I don't know what to tell you. We just real people, random people too. Just two random people that y'all thought to bring together, and it's been working.
Yep.
Ever since. Y'all wouldn't have known that, huh? Yep, it's been working ever since. It was just ordained, all right? Nevertheless, y'all, thank y'all for showing up to
Story time, story time, story time. Bye, Shalom.
I love that.
These people think we crazy.
They do.